We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Atlanta Braves. This should be a fun battle to watch, and it'll take place right after this. Mike Foltynewicz is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Braves. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they have not been playing their best baseball of late as they've dropped 4 of their last 5.
Yeah, Matty, I know they've caught a little bit of a losing streak right now, but they got good veteran presence, great veteran presence in that clubhouse. And I bet you someone steps up today and says, this stops. We get it done today, boys.
The first baseman, Mike.
At the plate, Mike Ford, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Cold strike at the letters, 0-1. Good night for baseball all in all. Game time temperature 63 degrees. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. The 1-1 is a curveball taken low for a ball. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now. Here's big Aaron Judge. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Down the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. 1-2-3 go. Trevor Bauer will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
You know, every pitcher comes out of spring training hoping they can make somewhere between 30 to 35 starts. This guy will be making start number 30 on the year. He's reliable, he's dependable, and he's been pretty good all season long. 30 starts, not an easy thing to do.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
And it's fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Spoils another one, and this is exactly what you're looking for out of your leadoff hitter. The next 3-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's 0 for 5. This is in the air out to left field. Stewart will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. The next to bat for Atlanta, Freddie Freeman, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Down in order go the Braves. Still no score. Second inning set to go, and next will be the imposing power bat, Gary Sanchez. The bouncer to the left side, and that's through, a base hit.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 28.
At the plate, DJ Stewart. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. The average right at 280 coming in. 11 home runs, 53 RBIs. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
Hey, after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
The 2-0 on the way. In the dirt, it's 3-0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
And he will take ball four. First and second now with nobody out. From the stretch, fouled off. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. And this is on the ground is short, could be two. Over to Albies, now over to Freddie, and it's a double play. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He'll be looking for better results in this one. He was 0 for 4 in the ballgame back on Sunday. Here comes the first pitch. And that's in there for strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
And he lays off for ball one. No score at this point, but a two-out hit could get a runner in from third. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Bouncing ball toward the hole, reined in. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Yanks leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score.
Leading up for the Braves, the center fielder,
Ronald Acuna is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And there is the first hit of the ball game for the Braves.
Hey guys, right there, you look for weaknesses. Can a guy come in? Can he command in? Obviously not the case in this situation. He went to the well outside half 3 times, and eventually the batter made a nice adjustment.
no,
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. He's ready. Now the pitch. The catcher wanted it down, and they got him to chase it for strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now at the plate, Austin Riley, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. Now the 1-0. Fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch.
ball, 2-1.
Acuna, the runner at second with 1 away. 2-2. And a great knuckle curve just buckled him there, and there are 2 gone.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
0-1 the count. 0-1 count. Here it is. Bottom of the second here with no score. Line to the right side. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And the run will score as the Braves strike first to lead it 1-0.
Hey, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, D-Roll. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, D-Roll, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
2-1 the count to Pilar. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres scoops it up. Throw over to LeMahieu at second, and that'll do it. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Tommy La Stella. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. One and one to Tommy La Stella.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
The pitcher, number 30.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Trevor Bauer shows bunt on the first pitch, but he pulls it back 1-0.
In today's game, if they're going to give you an out, you take it. You have to find a way to execute a pitch in the zone, allow him to get the bunt down, and take the out at first.
And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Boy, every pitcher needs a little bit of help. How about this? This infielder makes a terrific catch on this line drive, probably saving a run from scoring.
He's set and the pitch. Mike Ford stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. The set and the 1-0.
That's the ball.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Here's the 2-0. 3-0 now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Here's the 3-0.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
Ready with the 3-1. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes.
Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. In there, and it's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
The set and the 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Standing in now, Gary Sanchez, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He's trying to at least tie this one up here, if not bring home a couple and take over the lead here in the early going. And he misses 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
And a 2-1 slider is looked at for a called strike 2. The 2-2 pitch. Now that's popped up. Langoliers is there. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Bottom of the third now, and the pitcher Mike Foltynewicz digs into bat next. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 home.
Ball.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ozzie Albies looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Albies just rakes left-handed pitching. There's no real way to dispute that. However, he's not nearly as proficient when facing pitching from the right side. The 2-1 home. Well hit. Deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second, and that's the second out. Striding in, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 1-0. Digging in, DJ Stewart. He drew a walk his first time up. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Ball.
Here it comes, 1-0. Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today.
He pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
Yeah, it's a long season with a lot of peaks and valleys, but he's getting hot here in September. That bodes well for him and his team as things crank up in October. We'll see if he can stay hot when it matters the most.
Next for the Yankees, the center fielder.
At the plate now, Aaron Hicks. And right into the shift. Freeman's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
No strike.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. And he comes back with a pitch right down the middle for strike 2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Tommy La Stella is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
Acuna is camped under this one, and that will retire the side. But the Yankees are. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Braves to discuss his thoughts on Atlanta's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Thank you, Heidi. Now the 1-0. Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
It's so important, Mark, to start to make quality pitches, and if you don't, this is what can happen. 2 batters, 2 base hits, first and third, nobody out.
Yeah, and you just got to prepare yourself as an offensive player. You're just trying to get the runner in from third. You can't worry about creating a monster inning. Do your job.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Chopped at the plate. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in for the Braves, Austin Riley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
And Matty, it was a pretty nasty breaking ball that buckled this guy. That has to be in the back of his mind as he walks to the plate right here. Has to protect against looking foolish again on the off speed.
Hit to first. He's got it. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Shea Langoliers. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and just another simple single to the outfield would be a big one right here. Don't try and do too much. You know there's a potential base open right there. Maybe sit off speed.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
The 0-2. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. 2 left for Atlanta. 5th inning coming up, tied at 1. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, Heidi, thank you. The 1-0.
No, that's the ball.
It's great to be able to face a pitcher to lead off the inning and get yourself a quick out. But now you find yourself down 2-0, and he's licking his chops for a fastball.
3-0 to him now.
3-0.
And the pitch. 3-1. Really feels like he's just on cruise control out there on the mound right now.
Boy, this is a tight one. You kind of get the feeling like the next team that scores is going to win this one.
3-2 now. Now the payoff pitch home. Lined but speared on a hop. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Outside, 3-0 now.
3 balls, no strike.
Taking hold away that time, it's 3-1. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And a called strike on the outside corner there. It's full now, 3-2. Ball hit out to Albies at second base. On to first, and there are 2 down. Stepping into the box, Mike Ford.
Mike Ford.
And the pitch.
Ball.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Here's a breaking ball that falls in there for a strike to even things at 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here it comes. Ground ball right into the shift. Swanson scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So the Yankees. Stepping in, Kevin Pillar, as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th. Fastball in there for a called strike. And he falls behind 0-2. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Good pitch right there with the bases empty. Why not take a shot? Throw that breaking ball in the dirt and see if he'll chase after it.
And there's the first out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So in now is the Atlanta pitcher, Mike Foltynewicz. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. 2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th, and that'll bring up the exciting Ozzie Albies. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike 1.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch, strike 2.
The 1-1. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Down in. Digging in and looking for more, Aaron Judge. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Number 99.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't might find the strike zone. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard on the ground towards short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Gary Sanchez stands in for the third time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Strike 2 as the fastball is let go.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller. On his way out to the mound now is the Atlanta skipper. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Number 24.
So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. DJ Stewart is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. This is pulled into right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. It's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Three-run home run down the line in right. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. Into the box now, Torres. As he'll take a look at ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0.
Ball. 2-1.
And he misses again, ball 3.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. That one's out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 15 for him thus far as they stretch the lead to 5-1. Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate. Here's Tommy La Stella now. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. That evens it up 1-1. Here it comes.
Ball 2.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 4 runs here in this half inning. This is line to left. Inciarte is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Trevor Bauer. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. The Yankee pitcher at the plate with a 1-1 count. Fastball just inside.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher, but sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Called strike 2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So 4 runs in. Here's Ender Inciarte. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. They just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
1 ball, no strikes to count. 1 run, 5 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Knuckle curve there off the outside corner, 2-0.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here as a pitcher.
Reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Danny, how frustrating is this right here? First and third, you got problems all over the place.
You come right out of the dugout, right? You're starting an inning fresh. You're expecting to have a 1, 2, 3 inning. You look up, and all of a sudden, first and third, nobody out. It's time to make some good pitches.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Hit the other way out toward right field. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get 1, if not both of them home. As he arrives at second without a play, as also on the play, a run comes across.
That's shortstop, Dansby.
Dansby Swanson lining up to hit as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-0 on the way.
No, that's down.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
3 balls and a strike to the Atlanta shortstop. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score, and the second runner will stop at third, and they're at the corners now with nobody out. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Hey, D-Roy, I think we got a case right now. This team, they're just feasting on a pitcher that he's given up some runs, and it looks like he's starting to get a little bit tired, leaving some of these pitches up in the zone.
Yeah, and I think there's a fight at the bat rack right now. Guys are licking their chops, knowing he's a little bit tired, going to leave stuff over the middle of the plate. Won't be surprised to see the bullpen get going.
Chad Green takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 5-4 ball game.
Hey, you tip your hat to the batter for finding a way to find some green grass out there, but man, that has to frustrate you, Dan. An executed pitch right there.
It does. Anytime you make a good pitch, and off the bat, it certainly didn't look like it was going to fall in for a base hit. You make a good pitch, but you don't necessarily always get the kind of results you want as a pitcher.
And a slider bounces, and that gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And he'll take strike 3 called, and he needed that one badly on the mound. 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking at his career totals, Pillar brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Comes set, and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. There is La Stella. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score. Johan Camargo will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 17, Johan Camargo.
Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. 2 out here and a runner at second. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
It is absolutely amazing how this game has just changed on a dime right here. Credit the offense putting a big inning together to get themselves right back in this ball game.
The set and the 2-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they put. Matt Foster is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 6.
Number 32, Matt Foster.
Here comes the first pitch. DJ LeMahieu is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Tried to hold up there, appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
And this pitch is popped straight up, right around the home plate area. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Ford is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
1-0.
He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Foster A right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was a 20th round selection back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The 2-1 is in there for the second strike. The 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. And he lays off, ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Stepping up to the plate, Aaron Judge. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, great job pounding his zone strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
He's set. Here's the 0-1.
Two well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Gary Sanchez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Popped him up. Albies has a play. And that's the third out. So it's no runs on no hits.
The second baseman,
Zach Britton gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Too much dip on the sinker. Laid off for a ball. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. The 1-1 home. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
And that's the pitch they wanted him to punch out on. A slider down around the knees. That's a good job of holding off on that swing.
2-2 count. Here it comes. Now a ball hit hard toward first. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Yeah, and the go-ahead run stands at second base here to start their half of the 7th. And I tell you, when they've got an opportunity like this, you've got to take advantage of it, especially this late in the ball game. We'll see if they can get it done.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. Hops this one up. And that's going to fall for a base hit. Albies rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate as they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, D'Lo. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the 2nd inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Acuna digs in now. And it looks like this could...
Acuna Jr.
And the indication from the dugout comes, it looks like they're going to put him on intentionally. So that'll set up the double play possibility with one away. Dansby Swanson comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Judge is on the move, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. And the run will score all the way from first. It's now an 8-5 game.
Hey, D-Roll.
Third baseman, Austin Riley.
Into the box, Austin Riley, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Shea Langoliers is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. Hard hit ball to second. LeMahieu's got it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darren O'Day will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7th spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Jackson will also come on now as he'll move into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch. Pilar is there to put it away for route number 1.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Now to the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went deep to the tune of a 3-run job his last time up.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
So the Bronx Bombers find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all in the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching. It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game. Torres
is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. O'Day has compiled over 600 innings of work in his major league career with a dominant sub-3 ERA, good by anybody's standards. A ball and a strike. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now
he's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Up next for Atlanta,
from the stretch. And he fouls this one off. 0-1 count and the pitch.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Will Smith comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 51.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and set to go as the third baseman, Tommy La Stella. Miguel Andujar is going to be asked to try and be the rally starter as he's up off the bench, ready to lead it off in the 9th. Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Comes into play here at 273. 1 home run and 15 RBIs. Now the 1-0.
Ball.
The last thing you want to do when you've got a 3-run lead in the 9th is give the other guys any sense of hope. It's a good time to challenge here on 2-0, especially since there's a good chance he's taking until he gets a strike.
2 balls and a strike.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Now the 2-1.
That's a strike.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Here now the 2-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Luke Voigt will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 59. Luke Voigt.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 home.
Hook one. Playing 11.
Now Voigt with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Gone! So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 26 for him on the season as they cut it to an 8-6 ball game. Long ball is playing in this one. That was the 4th blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, D-Row, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
D-Row, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it. And this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Now at the plate, Mike Ford. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-0.
Ball.
You have to find a way in this situation to look in that on-deck circle and find a way to get your best hitter to the plate with a chance to tie it.
2-0 count, the pitch.
Yep.
Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Now a crowd announced at a bit over 23,000 comes to their feet. Yankees, good night.
Yeah, they showed a lot of grit to get the win here. They trailed by 4 runs, but never panicked. They just set about doing the little things that would get them back into it. And the next thing you know, they're celebrating a well-earned victory.
8-6, the final score tonight. The Braves jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Matt Foster gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Will Smith earns the save out of the bullpen, number 36th on the season. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 8 runs on 12 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Yankees, 6 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 41 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500.
Welcome to our Wednesday edition of Inside the Show. Let's jump right into Tuesday's action. Looking first at the American League East, the Braves got 12 hits in this one as they defeated the visiting Yankees 8-6. At the start of the day, the Braves are in 4th place in the NL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Yankees are in 1st place in the AL East, 1 game ahead of second. The Rays hit 3 long balls as they beat the Blue Jays in Toronto 4-3. Heading into the day, the Blue Jays are in 4th place in the AL East. They're over 20 games out of first. And the Rays are 2nd in the division, yet they currently lead the race for the American League wildcard. The Bo Sox combined to allow only 4 hits as they took down the visiting Orioles 2-0. As of today, the Red Sox are in 3rd place in the AL East, but they currently hold a spot in the AL wildcard race. While the Orioles are at the bottom of the division, they're over 20 games out of first. The Chi Sox combined for 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the walk-off win over the Royals 4-3. As of right now, the White Sox are leading the American League Central Division, 4 games up. Milwaukee Brewers